I'm a bit too excited for this eclipse. Been making all sorts of stuff to view it. So we're going to show you guys a little bit of how to have some fun this eclipse. Safely, of course, because we don't want to be looking directly at the sun, right? No fun. Rule number 1, don't look directly at the sun. Oh, but it's okay. I have safety goggles, glasses, sunglasses are super safe.
See, I'm looking right into the sun with my sunglasses, and there is nothing wrong. Okay. How do I turn this off now? How do I turn this off? I can't. Where's it at? Where's the...
We'll show you how to make a telescope or a binocular camera. Everyone, how to make a simple pinhole camera. We're also going to look at pinhole box projectors in small, medium, and oh my ginormous. For a telescope or a binocular setup, you will need a shade, a tripod, and a telescope or binoculars. This telescope setup is easiest because it already has a tripod connected to it. First, all we do is cut a hole into the cardboard to make the shade. And then we place it around the end. Now remember that first rule, so we don't stare at the sun. So we don't want to be looking through this. Charlie, can you come here? Would you like to look through the sun? Is that a good idea? Are you sure? Go ahead, you can look directly at the sun. Please? The hardest part of this one with the telescope is getting everything lined up just perfect. But now with this piece of paper down here, you can write your name or trace the sun that you see. Well, for the box projector. Well, after you get your box, we're going to go to, well, then of course you have step 1, cut a hole in the box. So we've got this hole where we're going to put foil on later. Next we need to put a white surface on the end so we can see. Then you tape down your square. And then you've got to seal up the box really good to make sure that any little holes where light can pop through, you're going to have to fill up. And sometimes in the corners, there might be some too. So you look at all these holes where all that light's creaking through. All right, now that we've taped up all of the light leaking holes, yeah, pretty dark in there. Then get the foil, make sure it covers the hole, and tape it down. Now to make the pinhole, using just a regular safety pin here. And now we have to cut a hole to view it out of. In the smaller boxes, we just made it on the side here. In this big box, what we're going to do, we're going to cut a hole so you can put your whole head in. So your head can fit in the whole thing. So with this one, it's the same idea. We get the sun over here, and we're going to have to walk the hole over to the white piece of paper. The simplest method is to get a piece of cardstock and a piece of white paper. You can use the same safety pin to make holes, or even a hole punch. This method, you have more freedom to do whatever you want. You can raise it up bigger, get a larger, unfocused hole, or you can bring it down and make a sharper, tinier hole. But also, with this, you can do whatever you want, like write your name on this piece of paper and the date and what your feelings are about what you saw during the eclipse. So remember, never look at the sun and have some safe eclipse viewing.